Before sorcerers wielded techniques, before clans rose to power, there was one small tribe that changed the world forever. They were known as the first scribes, and they are the true beginning of Jujutsu. The story begins thousands of years before the modern era. Humanity had just discovered that emotional overflow created curses. Villages were attacked. Entire regions collapsed under the pressure of fear and despair. People believed the world was ending. But one tribe reacted differently. Unlike others who fled, the first scribes began to study emotion itself. They carved symbols into stone walls, spirals for fear, lines for anger, circles for sorrow. These carvings weren't art. They were emotional formulas, physical expressions of psychological states. Their goal wasn't to fight curses. It was to understand why they existed. One night, a primordial spirit known as the Observer entered their village. He saw something he had never witnessed before: humans expressing emotion in a structured, controlled way. Instead of overflowing energy, their emotional patterns were contained inside symbols. This fascinated him. The Observer revealed the truth to them. Emotions held power, and with focus, humans could reshape that power. They could redirect it, compress it, even weaponize it. This was the moment Jujutsu was born. The first scribes began experimenting with their own internal energy. They discovered that breathing patterns, focus, and symbolic visualization allowed them to mold their emotional overflow into strength. Fear could be forged into force. Anger could become heat. Sorrow could sharpen intuition. Their first techniques were unstable. Some users collapsed from the strain. Others lost control and turned into curse-like creatures. But slowly, the tribe refined their methods. They became the first true sorcerers. Unlike modern clans, the first scribes did not care about power or status. Their mission was to maintain balance between humans and spirits. They believed cursed energy was a temporary problem they could solve. But their success attracted attention. As villages around them learned of their abilities, envy and fear spread. Leaders demanded the tribe share their knowledge. When the scribes refused, violence erupted. Rival groups attempted to steal their carved symbols. Some kidnapped scribe children to force them into training. Others burned their stone tablets, hoping to stop the spread of power. The tribe was pushed into hiding. In their desperation to defend themselves, the first scribes made a mistake. They created a technique meant to erase emotional overflow entirely. It was intended to end curses forever. But the technique backfired. Instead of cleansing emotional,